Welcome back to the morning show. On this Monday, it's a great day to learn about agriculture in Central Illinois, and what better way to do that than with our Ag in the Classroom segment. With me now, we've got Missy Buhr, the Ag in the Classroom coordinator from Vermilion County, joining us here this morning. First off, thanks for coming back. You left the crickets at home, right?
I did.
She made me eat a cricket the last time.
But they were good, right?
Yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting.
You survived.
I'll probably stay with my bacon and eggs, but you know,
that's
for breakfast is what it is. We got you back though, and this time of year, there's a lot of flowers out there, and that's a big role in what you're here to talk with us about.
It is. So today we're going to talk about butterflies. So butterflies are actually a really good pollinator for us. 1 in 3 bites of food that you eat actually comes by courtesy of a pollinator.
Wow.
So the most common pollinator in the state of Illinois is actually the honeybee, but we're going to talk about butterflies.
Is butterfly probably number 2? Maybe
I would assume
somewhere,
so.
Somewhere up there?
Somewhere through there. Pretty high.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is our butterfly. And so when I'm in the classroom, I always ask kids, it's like, okay, have you ever noticed how they kind of flutter along? Mm-hmm. And the reason they do that is because it's actually a deterrent to the birds. If they flew in a straight line, the birds could grab them and eat them a lot easier, but since they flutter, it makes it harder for them to
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not realize that.
Yeah.
That makes total sense.
Right? And then when the butterfly flies, I always ask the kid, it's like, well, what are they looking for? Well, they're looking for the flowers. So are the flowers underneath them or the flowers on top of them?
Okay.
So they're underneath. So that tells us that the butterfly's face is actually on the underneath side of the body.
Uh-huh.
So then when it lands on a flower, it lands with its face into the flower. That way it can get that sip of nectar. Mm-hmm. The wings are always pointing up to the sky. And the easiest way to tell the difference between a butterfly and a moth are the wings. So a butterfly's wings point up when it lands, whereas a moth tucks its wings flat behind its back.
Interesting.
So then,
wow.
Of course, the kids get really excited because they run around the room pollinating their butterflies. And so we have to talk about how butterflies are very delicate. Uh-huh. They don't smash into each other. There's no butterfly fights. Take all the fun out of it, but yeah, right. They understand. Yeah. But then we always talk about how they're very delicate, and if they try to catch butterflies, like say during recess, they can actually rip holes in the wings, and the butterflies
not good. We want them to just flutter around and do their thing.
Yeah. And then we always end with, in the spring, there's not a lot of flowers, but there's a lot of dandelions. And so we always encourage kids, don't pick the dandelions because that's some of the only food available to our pollinators.
Yeah, that's right. You get those early in the season. And I think they look pretty when you see the fields of
I don't mind them.
Dandelions and things like that. So you've got some books here as well. Let's get some book recommendations in real quick.
So this one is an older elementary school favorite. Graphic novels are always very big, very popular.
It's like comics.
Exactly. You're reading without realizing you're reading. But my favorite is actually this book. And it talks all about butterflies, and of course, you know, it's Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, what's the name of the book?
It's called All About Butterflies.
All About Butterflies.
It's just a nice, all the things about butterflies that you never realized. Like, for instance, did you know that a butterfly, when they're in their chrysalis, they'll actually wiggle if they feel like a predator's nearby?
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's a defense mechanism.
Interesting. That's fascinating. And then that book there was Little Monarchs.
Yes.
By Jonathan Case. And don't worry, we're going to get all these book links on the website as well here for you. Then we got a couple more books in here. I think we got a little time to talk about those.
So they're just really good books about butterflies and why they're valuable, why they are important, and why we need to protect them.
Now, kids probably recognize butterflies. Are there any that they're like, I know what that butterfly is?
The monarch.
The monarch. Who doesn't know the monarch, right?
Yeah. And it's actually comical because we raise butterflies in classrooms. This past year, we had over 20 classrooms who raised butterflies. Oh, wow. But they're painted lady. And so I had this little kid, he told me, he's like, it's an imposter butterfly.
An imposter?
Well, it's still a butterfly. It's just not a monarch butterfly.
Yeah, that's fun though. Are you doing that in more classrooms this upcoming school year?
Yeah, so we do it in the fall. There's one cycle, so 8 classrooms, we provide the habitat, and then if the teacher has their own habitat, we provide the butterflies.
Oh, nice.
And so there was a lot of butterflies growing, a lot of ladybugs, of course, a lot of chickens. Yeah. So life all over the place.
I love that. You're doing great work over in Vermilion County. We're glad to have you on here to
Thank you very much.
share with butterflies, and glad she didn't bring the crickets back because you missed
time.
that. Or you want to see the old Ag in the Classroom lessons. If you want to connect with any of our other coordinators we're bringing in this summer, get any of those details and much, much more. We're going to connect you with all of that. Just head over to WCIA.com.